got to him a little soon. Just a little sooner. Why could have saved my child? They could have told me where my child was at. I would have been able to save him. My son was a good kid, quiet kid.
What's up, everybody? All right, you guys, so before we get started, if you're not already following me, make sure you hit that follow button, and you guys, please make sure you blow this one up because we need your help in finding out what happened to Lamourier Sanders. Now, Lamourier is a 16-year-old from Texas, and he is one of 6 siblings. So his mother is saying that he's a quiet kid, he kind of keeps to himself, and he stays in the house. Now, Lamourier was also homeschooled, and he would help his mom at her shop and event center. Lamourier will also make extra money by helping out the people in that shopping center, and he would take out boxes. So in their neighborhood, it's a neighbor's house that all the kids will go to. Now, Lamourier's mother is saying that after working at the shops on Monday night, Lamourier decided to go to this neighbor's home.
Oh, they be down at the kids' house down the alley walkway at the 1436 Junction Run. So when we pulled up to the house, we were getting ready to get in the car to go get the kids. My other son came and said, I'm looking for Mourier. They said he had came up off under their garage. He came up off under the garage, where he slid up under the garage, where they tried to hold the garage down. He was trying to get up under the garage or whatever.
So from what Lamourier's mother is saying, one of her other kids came to her and was like, look, Mom, we're looking for Lamourier. He was at the neighbor's house with us, but he ran under the garage and he left. Now, his mother is very confused. She's like, okay, if he's running from this neighbor's home, running out of the garage, what is he running from? So as a mother, she went to this neighbor's home and she tried to talk to them to see where Lamourier went. For some reason, nobody could give this mother any answers. The only thing they told her was, look, Mourier just ran out of the garage. He took off running. We don't know where he is. Now, as the night goes on, this mother is desperately searching for her son with no help. The neighbors, the adults that live in that home, they're not helping her, even though they were the last ones to see her son. The mother even contacts police, and police are like, look, what do you want us to do? Do you want to file a missing persons report? What do you want to do? And she's like, this is not like my son. He doesn't even come outside for real. He doesn't do anything. He's always at work with me or he's doing his schooling. It gets to the point where it's that next day and she decides, look, I'm going back to this neighbor's house and I'm going to talk to this neighbor.
I walked again. So early that morning, we went back to the neighbor's house that he was at. I'm like, look, my son still ain't came in. Where is my son? We trying to find my son. During the process, we trying to find my son. We heard ambulance and all that stuff going on, but we didn't think that was my child. Cause I'm like, why would he even be at the school like that? So we went to the neighbors and we asked her. I said, ma'am, she said, well, I got to go to court and this and that, whatever. I'm sorry about your son. I got to go to court, but they was in the garage and this and that, whatever. But now time they show any remorse or nothing like that. They ain't try to go help me find my son. I've been looking for my son all night long, try to go find him. And I could not find him. I was trying to him.
So sadly, later that day, Lamourier's mother would be alerted that Lamourier was found. Now, still at that moment, it didn't dawn on her that something had happened to her son. But once she got to the location where they said they found Lamourier, she was met with a very, very grim discovery. Police informed her that her 16-year-old son had been found dead in a field at a school called Gray Elementary. Now, this school would have been about 30 minutes walking distance from where Lamourier was last seen. Lamourier's mother was still not able to see Lamourier, but she was so confused and she didn't even know what the cause of death was. All she knows is her 16-year-old went to go play at a neighbor's house and later on he was found dead the next day in a field. But police are saying that they don't suspect foul play. What happened to 16-year-old Lamourier?
At Gray Elementary School in Balch Springs, the body of 16-year-old Lamourier Sanders found Tuesday morning. His mother says she's still in disbelief. She says that teenager had been busy this week helping her set up her shop's annual haunted house. Monday night, though, he went to hang out at a neighbor's with some other kids who live on their block, and she thinks her son's death is tied to something that may have happened there.
They said the sister boyfriend. They said the sister boyfriend had got something for them or whatever, and they gave it to him, and he took out running out under the garage.
So as of right now, we don't know what actually caused Lamourier's death. His mother is saying that the coroners is saying that he didn't have any bruising or anything on him. But Lamorye's mother did get a word that somebody possibly might have gave Lamorye something at their home that caused him to act irrationally and run out their garage. So could somebody have maybe gave him some type of drug that made him do that, and maybe that caused his death? His mother strongly believes that whatever happened to Lamorye, it is tied back to that neighbor's home.
I don't know where at in the field. I don't know nothing. Everybody know nothing. They wouldn't let me see my son. I've been trying to see him since yesterday. I still haven't seen my son to even identify him. But we gave him a picture to the corners and they said that was him.
Did they say what specifically they gave him?
We don't know. That's what we don't know because they say he ran out the garage.
She says her gut tells her son may have been drugged. Police are investigating, but initially said they do not suspect foul play.
This is a horrific case. We have a 16-year-old who doesn't really get into any trouble. He's homeschooled. He helps his mom a lot. He don't even really go outside. So I'm quite sure if somebody gave him something, he probably didn't even know what he was taking. That's even if he took this voluntarily. Now, I'm quite sure once the autopsy comes back, there's a toxicology report. I'm quite sure there might be some charges filed. My thing is, did any of the other kids in the neighborhood see something or hear something? This mother clearly needs answers to why her son was found dead. So there is a GoFundMe to help with the funeral arrangements for Lamorye. And I'm going to keep you guys updated on this case. Right now, the neighbors aren't saying anything. The only person that is speaking up is Lamorye's mother. I think it speaks volumes that this neighbor, whoever the parents or adults were in this home, didn't even want to help her look for her child. Not only that, y'all, from what I'm hearing, Lamorye's grandmother, which would have been his mother's mother, lived closer to their home than where the school was where he was found. So if he was in any kind of trouble or if anything was going on, Lamorye would have ran to his grandmother's home. Why run 30 minutes all the way to a school? And from what his mother is saying, when he did go to elementary school, this is not even a school that he attended that was closest to the house. So if Lamorye was in some type of trouble and he was running from this home, why wouldn't he run to his mother's house, his grandmother's house, or somewhere closer? It just doesn't make sense, and it seems like somebody put this baby's body in that field. Comment below, let me know your thoughts on this case and justice for Lamorye.